Hey everyone, I saw someone else do this and thought it was interesting, and you know how I love to steal content. So I'm going to be walking you through how I came up with Sugar Rush, which is it's not my favorite song that I've written, but it's definitely up there as one of my favorites. So I started off just by creating a little melody. I picked a key in BPM, and I just started playing around, and I found the cool little melody and I started to build things around that. By the way, if you ever want to recreate this song, I used the free version of Soundtrap for all the sounds except for all of these medical device sounds, which are actual sounds from my medical device. These are some diabetic test strips. This is my meter. It was built from the premise of I want to write a song that's about diabetes, and that is built off of the sounds of my medical device. So, once I had this all together, had I had the main melody, hear the do 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 do, and I built that around it, which is just this neat little synth here. I then started to add things like that. Then I came up with the drum. Then I came up with the drums, which the hi-hat, snare, and kick are on 3 separate tracks. I don't remember why. I think it was just for better control over the tone and stuff. Because what I do oftentimes, actually most of the time, and what I did for every release thus far, is I will completely, compose and put together all the tracks except for the vocals in Soundtrap. I will write the thing in Soundtrap, and then I'll take it over to BandLab, where I can then mix it. And this instrumental track, I actually put it together in Audacity instead of BandLab. So yeah, after putting all this together and going through each track, this is one of the few songs. No, I just completely lied. This is one of the many songs that I've released that uses a MIDI bass instead of an actual bass guitar. You can see here, I've gone back and I've re-recorded this song to be like an actual, what would it sound like if it was live. I'm going insane. Tragically, it's screwing my brain more than I'd like to admit. Every step I take forward is 2 more steps backward. The sugar rush I am feeling could end in disaster. And I actually recorded using my bass that time, but I didn't for the original. And got some synth bass and, added some piano, which for the choruses just doubles these chords. But in the verses, it is actually different. So after doing all that and then exporting each track individually, which I don't have the option to, export them all individually at the same time. So I literally had to go through each one and hit export as wave, and for every single one of them. And then I took them into Audacity, then I mixed it, and then I took it here into BandLab, where I then recorded the vocals. So because there are 2 versions of the song, as you can see here, I literally recorded 2 versions. But since the choruses and the second verse are the exact same both times, I literally just I'm going insane. It's the same thing. Exactly the same thing. It's screwing my brain. It sounds kind of weird in the program, gonna be honest. I really want to fully re-record this and re-release it later down the line, because I'm not personally happy with where it's at now. But it's okay. It's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. When it probably should. Listening to the click. Actually, the fun fact about these clicks, this is my friend. I'm not gonna name drop her. Just know she's a friend that I met through choir at my high school. So that's pretty cool. We recorded this just in a practice room at in the choir room, and we just got it done in a couple takes. I was like, okay, imagine someone you just really don't like, because it was like the first two clicks were all right, or like the first click was all right, and then the last one just wasn't angry enough, which is why there's also a split there. So I was like, all right, click. That one's good. That one's good. And the end whistle is my other friend. She's really cool. She can whistle really, really well, and I can't. We had to record it a couple different times because in the practice room there's like no internet, and nothing can get in or out. Which is kind of good for a practice room, but not good for recording in a practice room. Should have done it outside of the practice room. Anyways, doesn't matter. She can whistle really well, but yeah, we recorded it, and then it was peaking, and so I had to record it just slightly to the side, and it didn't save, so then we had to record it again on a different day. But it turned out really well, and I'm really happy with it. Yeah, recording all the medical device sounds was fun because I literally just took my device and I just all right, what noises can I have it make? And funny enough, I was using the Omnipod. I think just the classic Omnipod is what it's called. But I wrote this because I'm a type 1 diabetic, and it's yeah. But that's literally just me giving myself insulin. And, I sort of altered it a little bit to be on the beat. And originally it was just a funny, it's funny, it kind of fits in. And I was like, let's add a shaker. And, these are the sounds of me, messing with the caps to the test strip tubes, and just kind of messing around, seeing what noises I can get. And that is the sound of the needle, or the cannula as it's actually called, being inserted into my arm. Click, 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 and being it won't hurt. So yeah, that's what plays over that click, click, click. Listening to the click. Interestingly enough. Then, ooh, okay. Well, oh, no, don't do that. After that, once I was satisfied enough with it, I don't know where I am, or would have been clear. Oh, wait. I should actually probably get into why there are two different versions. So originally, I just wrote the studio version. I was like, all right, cool. Diabetes song. Let's go. Sugar Rush. That's a clever name because cleverness. Then I was like, I want to perform this live. But I feel like doing the studio version live would be just kind of strange. It wouldn't really fit, the whole vibe of my whole music thing. Which my music style is I like to think it's very unique to me, even though I know it's not. But it's whatever. But musically it would work with all my other songs, but lyrically it's just so yikes. And the subject matter of the studio version is a little iffy. It's a little dark. for a general audience or for anyone that isn't a diabetic. So I was like, okay, let's do a version that's rewritten and call it the live studio version, because it'll be the version that I perform live, entirely. That is the version that I will eventually perform, And so far it has been.
How could I forget how you did me so wrong? I guess I forgot that we do not belong. My friends have had to remind me to check up on myself. Somehow I always forget, and that's bad for my health. How could I forget?
And it's like, instead of, being about a bad diabetes experience and, going to the hospital and, bad things happening, and honestly sort of a triggering song, instead of that, let's make it about like a bad relationship with, some analogies for like things, and but the choruses still work.
I'm going insane. Rush.
And I was like, that still works. Yeah, after that, I just exported it all, and I took it to BandLab's mastering software, free mastering. It's really great. And, then I created the art for it, and I uploaded it to DistroKid, and it is now free to stream everywhere. So, you should go stream it. Go listen to Sugar Rush. It's a really good song, if I do say so myself. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. There'll be a link down to my topic channel in the description. And if you want to see the process of me making any other songs, please be sure to comment below and let me know. Thanks. Peace. Bye.